Do you know something really terrifying? A human being can wake up every day, breathe, survive, escape danger, recover from pain, and then slowly start believing that they are sustaining themselves. That's the greatest illusion of life. Just as you go through that process, there are people who sleep, they don't wake up, who drive out, they don't return, who meticulously plan tomorrow, but they don't see it. Yet somehow, when mercy becomes consistent, people begin to normalize it. Many people ignore the path of David's story, thinking that David confronted Goliath because he was fearless. No. David confronted Goliath because of his testimony, because of how God has dealt with him. He said, "That God that gave me the lion and the bear." That statement was the drive behind the confrontation that David had with Goliath. That simple memory became his strength. He said, "I will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee." It is easy to take your mind off him with activities and a lot of other things. Some of you are alive today because God kept you when you almost collapsed. I, for one, is an example. A testimony I will come out one day to share in details. And one of the things I'll never do is never think that I'm self-sufficient. It is impossible by the grace of God. You know, some of you even escaped accident or are part of accident that claimed the lives of people. Some of you, depression almost swallowed you. And when that your business died, you were able, by the grace of God, to pick parchment of the body and bring it back to life. You know, it is easy because it's like a cycle. You wake up, you sleep, you wake up. You just think. Your brain is wired to think that it's a normal cycle for you to sleep and wake up. Meanwhile, there are people who sleep and they sleep a perpetual sleep, they don't wake. I'm a believer of everything has a lesson in it. Sometimes you go through things to understand your need for total dependency on God. God is the ultimate source. If you don't learn your lesson, you will not pass the exam. And if you don't pass the exam, you will repeat class. You can live a life of constant troubles, of constant near-death situation, and eventually even die if you refuse to learn your lesson. Sometimes these things happen to point you to understand, to look at the things you are pursuing, money, influence, or whatever, that they are nice, but your life does not depend on them. Have you not seen the one who is sick with stage 4 cancer in the pancreas or something, that even their money cannot save them? Boy, the earlier we start thinking that we are not and we can never be self-dependent, the better for us. It must be that we are connected to our source. A tank of water can feel proud when it's full, but as long as it runs, even if it does not run, if it disconnects from the source, it will eventually run dry. And then no matter how much you turn on the pumping machine to pump the tank, if it's not connected, there may be excess amount of water available, but the tank will never partake of it. So it is pertinent for us to know that man can never be self-sufficient. Everything that man is God. And sometimes things happen for you to return back to your source. When you tank, like you're in a tank, you go empty, is a call for you to reconnect back to your source. Everything happened for a reason, like I said earlier. So I encourage you, do not disconnect away from your source, and do not leave everything to your source. Because even a tank that gets water constantly, if it does not pour out, at the end of the day, the content of the water in that container will corrode the container to a point that the container will eventually die. All you need is a testimony. Hope has a way of giving strength for endurance. Hope has a way of strengthening your faith, of building your faith. because you cannot get fit without hope. And there's something very important. A man who knows God carried him before can survive storms differently, because storm comes to every ship. It depends on the experience of the sailor, and the experience of the sailor is not in the idleness of theoretical knowledge. It's in the experience gotten from practical experience about previous storms. I will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on me, because he trusted in me, not because life is without challenges, but because God is faithful through challenges. Think about this, and I'll see you on the next one.